Guys, we're doing a garlic and herb roasted pork tenderloin on the Ninja Foodi Grill coming up. This is Cooking with CJ, the show about cooking, drinking, barbecue, and all the other stuff that goes along with it. I am not a chef, I am not a bartender, I am not a pit master, but I play all three on TV. I'm gonna show you how to make quick, easy, tasty recipes and have a little bit of fun along the way. So let's get this party started. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Cooking with CJ. I'm CJ. If you're a returning subscriber, part of CJ's crew, you know I love you. If you're new to the channel, hit that red subscribe button, that bell next to it, so you get alerts on all what we're doing here. All right, so what are we doing here today? I got this pork tenderloin roast. It's a bone-in tenderloin roast with the bones French cut. All right, so I was at the market. I've been wanting to do a pork roast on here in the Ninja Foodi Grill for a while now. I saw this one. It's all fancy with the bones cleared off, kind of, sort of. I think the butcher kind of half-hearted it, but yeah, it is what it is. Okay, I'm gonna show you how I made that marinade right now. We started off with a little spray can of the canola oil. I can't find what I did with the other oil here, and I wanted to make sure I used the canola oil. So I just pulled out my spray can, sprayed a bunch in there, added some kosher salt, added the garlic in there, the minced garlic, pulled the thyme leaves off, chopped up some of the rosemary off our bush over here, or off my little pots over here, and then added a bunch of cracked black pepper. All right, now mixed all that up. It's got your marinade. I then took the roast itself, cleaned it off, patted it dry, sprayed a little of the canola oil on the outside, and then did a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper on the outside of it, you know, just to make sure. It's a fairly big piece of meat, so it can withstand some seasoning. And then I'm taking the marinade schmear, and I'm just gonna move it, spread it all over the pork tenderloin, and then we're gonna throw it back in the fridge for a couple hours. All right, so easy as can be. I'll put the ingredients down below and then the prep down below. Now, my Ninja Foodi Grill did not have a temperature probe, but the good folks at the MeatStick sent me out this wireless thermometer. It's a one probe. It goes into the meat, and then the internal temperatures taken by the probe, and then the ambient temperature of the grill is taken by the ceramic piece on the end. Okay, and it's both wireless, it goes into your phone. It's so easy to use. We're gonna take it up to about 145, pull it out, let it rest. On the Ninja Foodi Grill, we're gonna preheat the roast function until 375, and we're just gonna use the temperature probe on this one. So it may go 25 minutes, it may go 35 minutes, whatever it takes, that's what we're gonna do, okay? I have a little roasting rack in there. Actually, it's one of my dehydrating racks from my Ninja Foodi, the pressure cooker air crisp machine. The one thing I do not have, well, besides the probe, I do not have the roasting rack that comes with the pro version of this Ninja Foodi Grill. So we are getting creative. That thing works well. The air will be able to penetrate underneath it, or go underneath it. It should be fine, and add plenty of heat to it. I think that covers everything. I hope you guys are ready to get started on this thing. I'm going to bring you over to the Ninja Foodi Grill station, otherwise known as my kitchen island, and we're going to get started. All right, come on. All right, guys, we're going to get this thing started. Let's get this turned on. We're going to do the roast function. 375 is where we want it. So let's start the preheat. Now we got our roast over here. This is what I was talking about. This whole probe right here is going to keep track of the internal heat. And then this end over here keeps track of the ambient temperature in the Foodi Grill. Okay? So we're just going to put it, I think I'm going to do it this side. It's a little bit of thicker side. Just right in the middle. My tongs are going to get dirty. Dirty. Alright. Try to make sure you're getting it evenly throughout. Like you're going in evenly. Alright, looks good to me. Alright, when this is done preheating, we'll come on back. Okay, we're done preheating. So let's get this hoss on there. We have the little roasting rack in there. Little dehydrating rack, if you will. But it serves the purpose. Alright. So that's how we're gonna roast it. We got our meat stick in there to keep track of the temperature, and we'll be good to go. 25-30 minutes, we'll keep track of the temperatures as we go. If you guys do not have any kind of internal probe or meat stick like this, which there'll be a link down below if you want to get it from Amazon, what you can do is just take any thermometer you have and, you know, cook it for 20 minutes, check the temp, do 5 minutes from there on. Okay, so I'm gonna set this up for 35 minutes, but I'm gonna be going off the temperature on the meat stick. So when you shut the lid and it gets going, it automatically sets it for 15 minutes. So all you have to do is hit the time button, and we're gonna get it going for 35 minutes. Give it a second, and it'll start counting down from there. Sweet. Okay, our 35 minutes is up. It's not up to temperature yet. We're gonna let it go until it comes up to temperature. It's just not quite there yet. Okay guys, we're temping out at 135, 136, that area. So we're gonna let the carryover temperature, we're gonna take it out so we don't overcook this thing. Just let it rest on this plate for a bit. We'll keep the temperature probe in there so we can watch the temperature. The carryover ambient temperature will take it to where it needs to be. Alright, so come on back. We'll slice this bad boy up after we let it rest. Okay guys, we've let it rest for about 10 minutes. Now let's slice into this bad boy. I'm just going to use the bones here as a guide. Just make pork chops. Alright guys, looking pretty dang good. Let's see if we can get it up here on the camera. Looking nice and juicy. Come over here. Look at the juices run down the blade. Oh yeah. Oh, that's looking good, guys. Cut this last piece. Oh yeah, perfect, perfect. All right, let's cut a little piece off for the chef right quick. Got a little of that crust, a little of the flavor. Oh yeah, oh yeah. So juicy, so tender. The flavors of that marinade, that rub, just perfect. One thing I think I forgot to mention when we were going over this in the beginning, this is a 3-pound roast. Okay. It actually took about 40 minutes to get to where the temperature where we want it to be. 10 minutes of carryover temperature. But look, it's perfection. It's juicy as can be. Oh man. Obviously the hole is from the meat stick. Alright guys, come on back and we'll talk about it. Alright guys, we're done. That was awesome. Just perfection. Juicy as can be. I've already started cooking something else on there. That's why you can kind of hear the foodie grill going. You know, when I do these videos, I do a couple at a time. So look for the next one, whatever that is. All right. I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you what we're doing. It's going to be a surprise. Guys, let me just say, I mean, am I looking pretty suave? Pretty, I know that probably just made a bunch of noise. Pretty good in my Cooking with CJ merch. Guys, Teespring store down below. Make sure you copy one. All right, if you guys want one of these Ninja Foodi Grills, which I know you do, hit the link below. Hit the link in the comments. All right. That's it, guys. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for cooking with CJ. Take care.